YouTube, it's Trinice, and I'm coming to you guys to do a quick and brief update and let you guys know um what's been going on with me. I know everybody has been sending me messages wondering like where have you been or what's going on. Plus I did put my announced that I was pregnant, and then I actually took my video down and privated it mainly because I wanted to get out the first trimester, and then I really didn't want anyone else to know, like as far as family is concerned, until I was ready to tell them. I didn't mind telling you guys, but I was taking a chance with telling you guys so early. Um, I have had pregnancy losses in the past, and so I'm like kind of cautious about putting information out there. Then if something happens, then you got to go back and explain the long story of what happened. So I really just didn't want to deal with all that, and so I said I'm just gonna kind of hold off on doing any more videos until I get out the first trimester. So yay, I'm at the first trimester. I am 14 weeks in one day today. So I'm feeling more comfortable about the pregnancy. Yesterday I did have to call my doctor and get them to call me in some Zofran for nausea. I have been having extreme nausea and just throwing up severely the last week. And it's to the point that I felt like I was getting dehydrated because I couldn't keep any fluids down. I couldn't keep any food down. I tried soup, solids, just a number of texture of food to see if the texture of the food, would stay down, but it did not help. And thank God I finally mustered up the courage to go ahead and call my doctor yesterday and tell her, hey, I really need something. And she called it in, guys. I tell you today, I feel so much better. So to all of you that have been checking on me and wondering where I have been, I have just been, like I said, waiting to get out the first trimester, and then just dealing with the severe dizziness and nausea during the first trimester, and going into the second trimester I'm having severe nausea. The dizziness has went away, but the nausea hasn't, and it has gotten more severe. So with my prescription, I think I'm going to be able to make it. And today is the first day that I'm actually about to get out the house and go take care of a couple of things, mainly preparing for Miss London's second birthday. So I want to go to Hobby Lobby or something like that and mess around for a little while and get some stuff for her party. She will be one in April, the beginning of April, and so I'm going to have her birthday party the last Saturday in March. So yeah, guys, that's like basically what I've been up to. Other than that, I have went to the doctor. My last doctor appointment that I had, I went to the high risk doctor, and it was okay. I really didn't care for my appointment that day because I didn't like the ultrasound tech I had. Usually I have a little young girl, and I like the young girl that actually does my ultrasounds when I go to the high risk doctor, because she actually talks during the ultrasounds. You want to know things about the baby. She pinpointing different. This is the, this or this is that, and if I have any questions, she's willing to answer. The older ladies that does the ultrasounds, they're kind of snobbish, and then they're like, well, you have to wait till the doctor comes in. I don't like that, because I'm like, if you're doing my ultrasound, I want to have somebody that's friendly, willing to talk, and from them I just don't get a good vibe, and I just do not care for them doing my ultrasound. And I did not know that the girl that I actually like that does my ultrasounds, I didn't know she was at work that day. Maybe she was hiding out. No, she said she was doing somebody else's ultrasound, and that's why I didn't see her. But when she came out, she immediately came over and talked to me and everything, and she was like, I wish I would have knew you was here, or I wish you know I was here, you could have waited on me. And I was like, dang. But anyhow, I really want to know the sex of the baby, but I didn't know at that point when I went 2 weeks ago, so that would have made me like 12 weeks, 13 weeks. It was still a chance that I wouldn't have found out that early anyhow. But I am scheduled to go back in a month's time, and by the time I go back, I think I will be like 16, 17 weeks. And so she had told me, she's like, next time you come, make sure you ask for me. I have them check and make sure that I'm here, and we'll do the ultrasound and tell you what the sex of the baby is. So I was fine with that. But I hope I find out the sex of the baby sooner than later. I am scheduled to go back to my regular OB within the next 2 weeks. And my last appointment with her, she told me that I probably wouldn't get an ultrasound at the next appointment, but to just ask her about it, and she'll try to have the tech, if she's not really busy that day, to squeeze me in and do a quick scan and see if she can tell us the sex of the baby. So I'm gonna hold her to that. So I have two chances to find out the sex of the baby, around 16, 17 weeks. So yeah, that's better than having to wait till 20 weeks. But if I can get one sooner than later, hopefully I don't have to go to the emergency room or go to the doctor for any complications before then. But if I should have to, I will make it my business to try to get somebody to tell me the sex of the baby, since I am going on 15 weeks. So hopefully I shouldn't have to go to the doctor within the next week or so. But if I should, um, I'm gonna attempt to see if somebody can tell me the sex of my baby. I'm really hoping it's a boy. It would be so nice to have a little boy, but it would be nice to have another little girl too. But girls love on their dads. Oh my God, London, she loves on me a lot more than she did, but she's still the daddy's baby. She'll still throw me to the wolves when her daddy comes around. So it would be so nice to have a little boy. Little boys are very lovable when it comes to their mommies. I have a little nephew, and oh my God, he's just so lovable. Everybody think he's just my baby. Even his own mama, when she had him, he's just so lovable and cuddly, and he's always, CT, I love you, and that's the son that I never had. But I'm really hoping for a little, that we have a little man this time. But if not, we'll take another little spoiled girl. I like, at this point that London's at, she's more talkative, so I'm having a good time with actually having her at home with me during the day. But then it gets frustrating because she likes to mess up and pull out toys, and that's the part that isn't so fun. But as far as conversation, I feel like she's babysitting me. And when it's times that she's not here, or she goes to the store with my husband and I'm home during the day, I miss her. Or somebody asks us to, take her with them or take them to their house for a little while. I'm like calling 50 million times, or like, I'm finna go get my baby. I just feel so incomplete without her. I don't know why that is. I guess because, like I said, we have been joined at the hip since she was born, and then she did go to daycare for a little while, not too long ago, but she stopped going to daycare once I found out I was pregnant, because the reason why I put her in daycare, I wanted her to be able to interact with other kids, but at the same time, I was hoping to, find a job. And once I found out I was pregnant, knowing I have high risk pregnancies, I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So there's no need of me paying all this money out, and I'm at home all day. I can stay at home with my own baby. So, but I am planning to put her back in there sooner than later, because I feel like she deserves to be able to interact with other kids. And I'm not a child. It's not something that I can basically give her. That's another reason why I'm kind of happy that we're having a second baby. So, she'll have a sibling to interact with. But it's not the same as, them being able to learn and all of that. We still read books and, numbers, ABCs and all that around here. But I just think that she would like the school environment a lot more. Oh my God, people have been doing so much of crazy stuff on the news. All these school shootings, and this morning, child stabbed somebody at school, and the boy died. It's just, school is just getting scary now, and it makes me like, oh my God, now that it's getting to that point that, she'll probably be going to early head start within the next year. I'm kind of cautious about wanting my baby to go to somebody's school or be in somebody else's care. Because, honey, if something happened to my child, it ain't going to be good for somebody. So I'm just like really a nervous wreck. All this stuff I'm constantly seeing on the news is just making me more. I have always been one of those parents that I feel is very overprotective, or maybe too overprotective. But the stuff I'm constantly seeing on TV makes me like, that's the reason why I didn't want my child. That's the reason why I don't want my child, and nobody else's care. So yeah, hopefully I'll feel better about it and things calm down with these people and all this craziness that's going on in these schools. But I just really don't know as far as when she'll be going, talking about daycare or school anytime soon. If I have to make it my business to homeschool, I will. That's just the way I'm feeling about it right now. Um, as a parent who would actually think about their kids going to school and somebody taking a life, and that's the last time you see your child. To me, it's just not worth it. But anyhow, I know I'm rambling, guys. That's what's going on with me. Let me get off of here. Miss London has went to sleep. Like, she's waking up. She's waking up, so we have to go to the car. And so we gotta go get some party stuff. So until next time, guys, peace and love, and God bless.